Alright, game number 5 between Priad and Guerrero. This is actually the 5th game in the same day in the row. So we got Priad in the blue, Guerrero in the red on Wanson Harbor. Gonna go straight to deployment and then pause it and show you what got deployed. Standard helicopter. First standard helicopter. Alright, we'll pause it. CV getting deployed in a helicopter, Iglas to protect it, AKM for fast AA, more Iglas just in case. So T-80 again, BTR-90s with Morskaya Pagoda. Mi-24Ds with GRU, BTR-90s with Morskaya Pagoda. So this time no Spetsnaz, that's different, okay. Whereas Priad's going with a mix, Morskaya Pagoda and GRU and Spetsnaz. This is actually probably just Spetsnaz and Spetsnaz GRU, VDV, Igla, VDV, Igla. So yeah, MLD to go kill this K-52. Should be landing as soon as I see that. Yep. Alright, almost killed it. AKM trying to take it out. Misses the last round. So 6 BTR-90s. Oh, he put Spetsnaz into BTR-90s this game. That's different. Morskaya next to a 72B1. Probably should try to kill that with it. BTR-90 flanking. Mi-24D is getting shot at by the Igla. Igla squad hitting stuff, becoming hardened after hitting, elite after killing. So that's really interesting to note. 2 shots gets it to be elite. 124D took out, and it kills the elite. Okay. This is dangerous. K-52, EB5 to CV. There's the other CV. Luckily, K-52 kills both, so I have to bring that back to base. I wouldn't be surprised if he checked out a replay. So I have all these Iglas to protect against anything crazy. I am losing the middle because he has so much Spetsnaz versus mine. This is really dangerous maneuver. He still has 20 versus that. Not good for me. I put a recon into his base because I figure he has nothing there. I don't know what hurt this Mi-24K. That's actually really weird. So he cleared out all the infantry that I had over here. No good for me. But I'm going to cap a second sector. He's going to get another helicopter. And I'm going to try to protect everything I got. I know that he has GRU on the field. I don't know where, so I'm just going to try to put units in the way. I see the Spetsnaz squad. My K-52, pretty hurt. I bring the K-29 over the GRU to see what happens. And my walking infantry get wrecked. Tank's getting attacked. I lose an SU-122. ZPTUs are going to move up, try to hit this and panic it. Going to lose an Mi-24D to the Igla. Yep. At least the GRU squad's alive. Yak B going to wreck this VDV squad. ZPTU attacking Morskaya. ZPTU immediately getting ranked up after firing for a while. That's pretty funny. I bring Spetsnaz to go fight that because I'm not taking any chances. And my Igla squad used its last missile to hit it. ZPTU dies to Morskaya. So this is a pretty wonky game so far. Weird stuff happened. K-52 is just going to sit there, recon the field. not let anything happen. Because we'll just get a helicopter or a plane to kill this anyway, so I'd rather just leave it. Using the Mi-24K really effectively, killing all units that are alone stragglers. Trying to spot his Spetsnaz with vehicles so that I can just kill it quickly. Spetsnaz surrounding to kill the other Spetsnaz, GRU. Lots of VDV getting called out. VDV versus VDV in transports together. We'll see what happens. VDV, 5-man versus 3. 5 men are doing a pretty valiant effort against that squad. This VDV squad should get wrecked. Yep, and it is. My tank taking him, forcing him to get his units out. See, after all that control with the helicopters, that was what, 110, 150? That's 260 points. That could have been ground forces that took and controlled this area instead. And so I got to come back into it pretty well. 4 Urals, so that's another 80 points. So that's 260 plus 80, 320. A lot of points being spent on those helicopters to make him useful again. And he doesn't even control any territory. I think that was a pretty big flaw. BTR 90s, making him scared so he doesn't bring this up. Perfect trade in my opinion. And he used all the fuel and ammo. That's pretty cool. Just trying to scare his units away, make sure that they can't move up. Take control of the field and everything. Tunguska gets killed by the Vicar on the ground, so the Tunguska couldn't even fire at it. That was bad on my part. Now Zakula's gonna go get some revenge, take out all my vehicles, and use its gun on the VDV and stuff. He did pretty well with his Zakula. I resupply my K-52, swap it out with an Mi-2. PD comes out, probably to waste some of the Iglis. And it did. We run away from each other and he hits all of it because he did a critical on mine and it couldn't aim. So I just wanted to make sure that I knew where his unit was. The Ural found it. I just leave the Spetsnaz there as they don't need him on the front. I resupply my units in the back. 72B1 gets taken out by the Akula. He did really well with his Akula. He's done a lot of killing. And then the helicopters as fire support, which, sure. I should have had an Igla and a Shilka up for earlier, but I didn't. This is a bit excessive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how it plays out for him. He pretty much can swarm any infantry squad. If I have more Iglas out and a Shilka that actually can fire, he'll lose out. Igla squad missing a lot of its shots. Takes 1 helicopter out. Takes 2. I have Urals here, so they should be able to resupply, but they're not moving for it yet. He took 1 of my Urals out for himself. Notice he doesn't have a fob this time. I think a fob would have done him really well this game. So he's microing his helicopters. I bring up an AKM and a Shilka. Shilka over here. The reason why he ran back into the building so that he doesn't lose it to a Shilka. VDV getting torn to pieces by another VDV squad. His helicopters have to stay away because I have so much AA over here. And so he's trying to attack through a different vector, which is the right thing to do. My VDV take out all his units that try to do an attack though. GRU killing the VDV that are holding the position. 2 versus 4, panicked versus panicked. Not good for me. I bring the UAZ back, trying to get away. I have a bunch of Shilkas at the front, because I see this stuff. Spetsnaz getting caught out. That's no good. Two Mi-24Ds at the same time. Shilkas are out. This one's not firing. AKM available. He killed the CV. AKM did only maybe 1 kill. Shilkas should have been put out towards the edges of the forest, not so much inside of it so heavily. Spetsnaz teaching these guys not to mess. Shilka brought it up so that I can fire. And it worked out. GRU sniping. Shilka took it out. 2 Mi-24Ds over here. Shilka should be taking those out as well. Oh, Mi-24D takes 1 out instead. I brought a unit into his base because I saw what he was doing, and I know that he had an opening, so I went for it. MiG-27 took out the CV and took out another piece with a gun run. Took out a CV, so now he doesn't have too much left. This GRU squad can move up and try to take out stuff, while I control this side and he doesn't have many options. And so I see the last thing he has is a CV, and this will probably end it as long as I can find it, which is part of the trouble. And I do, and that's the game. That is game number 5, I believe. Alright.